It's definitely happening. The numbers are going up and up and up, but it's happening slowly. So all of the efforts are paying off, but we really need to show young people that science and maths are fun, they're exciting, they're interesting subjects, they lead to great careers, a huge variety of different types of careers, and most importantly, that any sort of person can be happy and successful in those careers. You don't have to look or act or be a certain way, but anybody can be happy.
So why is it that we have not been able to do it in the past? Is it the way it's taught in schools?
It can be the way it's been taught. I mean, often there is a real push, obviously, to have to pass exams and tick boxes and fulfill the syllabus, and it can take some of the creativity and the excitement out of it. But actually, it's more about, I think, the stereotype of what it is to be a scientist. There's this idea that to be a scientist, a mathematician, an engineer, you have to be sort of cold and hard and unemotional and an old white man in a white coat, basically. And actually, that is just not true. So we need to show young people that they can be happy, that we need to show them role models, that people like them can be happy in these careers.
And as far as you're concerned, is there now a big difference between young boys and girls getting into science and maths, or is that evening out now?
It's certainly evening out across the biological sciences, but things like physics and maths are still woefully underrepresented by women, and that is very much to do with these stereotypes. There are still people out there who say to their kids, who say to young people, oh, what, you know, if you're a girl and you want to do science, you probably stick with biology because physics and maths are for boys. And even if these attitudes aren't overt, aren't specifically said, they're sensed, they're felt in society. Even from a very young age, a lot of girls are saying, I'm just not bright enough, I'm just not smart enough, even if the results show differently.
And there will be some young people watching this, with maybe even their parents watching this. What would you say to them if they have any doubts about it?
Just to keep going, to get support, to talk to people, to realise that your perception of your abilities are not necessarily how they are. And in fact, you don't need to be the best and the most brilliant. As long as you're passionate and excited and interested in science, then science is for you. And there are so many wonderful careers in technology, engineering and business that really need people who have mathematical and scientific qualifications.
Dr Grossman, thank you so much for being with us.